So we fill out these brackets every year, and I think we want to be wrong when we fill them out. I really do. I think we get upset, but really deep down,
This is stupid.
being wrong is why it's fun. It's madness. It's unpredictable. That's why we watch, because we do want to be wrong. March is all about being wrong. And every year I fill out a bracket, and it doesn't take very long for me to realize I don't care what happens in this bracket. I want to see the 14 seed win. I want to see Mercer win like they did last year. I liked Florida Gulf Coast, the run they made. Everybody talks about George Mason. Those are the iconic moments when we fill out these brackets. That's what makes college basketball fun. It's all that madness, and without bracket burning, there's really no shock. There isn't the same jubilation when you see Kentucky win. Kentucky's going to win. People pick Kentucky to win. Sure, they're fun basketball, but it's more fun to me when I see a team upset somebody, when the improbable becomes probable. You'll be wrong. It happens every year. I'd rather not be bitter guy that has to be right when you have all of this joy and fun around you each and every year with college basketball. It's special. This is fun, and it's more fun when you're wrong because you think you're right. You predict something, and when it's unpredictable and it's shocking, to me, that's what makes it fun. There's a joy in college basketball that isn't anywhere else in sports. And that's why I think we want to be wrong. You don't say you want to be wrong. You enter the bracket pool with the intention to win some money, to be the big guy in the office, but you want to be wrong. And the sooner you settle in on that, the sooner you reach that point, 5 p.m. on Thursday, Friday morning, whenever you look at your bracket and go, yeah, this is beyond repair, that's when it really becomes fun. You can embrace a lot of these upsets.
So just don't make a bracket then, Jim.
No, because you have to pick someone and then see what you thought not happen.
So why should I waste my time and make a bracket if I want to be wrong?
Because you have to have somebody so that when you get them wrong, you get the shock of it. If everybody thinks Kentucky's going to win and Kentucky loses,
Confused.
that's going to be an exciting moment.
No, I understand. I think the biggest thing that you said there was the iconic moments. A George Mason, a Florida Gulf Coast, a Mercer last season, a Dayton, the run they made years past, Butler, those type of schools, the mid-major type schools. When they make runs, that's what you remember in those tournament years. You don't remember. You almost remember those runs more than you do the champions in those years. So I think I will agree with you in that. But I'm not making a bracket. My pride is not sitting here telling me,
There's no pride.
Be wrong. I can't wait to be wrong.
There's
Is
no
that what I'm
pride.
hearing
There's
from
no
you?
pride. Everyone's going to have the
No,
fall.
it's a crapshoot, no doubt. But if you're consistently in the top 10 percentile on ESPN, you're not going to just, hey, you know what? I can't wait to be wrong this season. I can't wait for the 15 seed to upset
it's not
the
a
two.
surface level thing. It's not on the surface you do. But like psychologically, when you're watching these games, don't you find yourself rooting for the underdog? Don't you find yourself saying, I want to see the unpredictable?
I do that instead of rooting for my bracket. That's why I say there's no
Right.
reason to make a bracket. Just don't do it.
Well, and I think really all of this underdog stuff is really, it's part of our core. It's like it's an American dream in front of us because we always talk about starting with these conference tournaments, and you can't be eliminated until you get eliminated by not playing well. No one can take that away from you. You think about the American dream, which is opportunities in front of you. You can move up. Through hard work, you can be great. These college basketball teams, once the tournament starts, and even the conference tournament, they can't be knocked out until they lose. So there's an element of this where the unpredictable can happen, and you too can rise to the top. And it doesn't matter what the selection committee says because it's yours to grab. You can go get the title. And that's why when George Mason makes their run, or Butler, to the championship game, to the final shot, those are some of the special moments. The nobody believed in us moment is one of the most powerful moments in sports, where nobody believes in Butler. Nobody believes in Florida Gulf Coast. Nobody thinks Georgia State can win a game. All of a sudden, those things happen, and that's more powerful than you going, yeah, right, I had Kentucky going to the Elite Eight, and they got to the Elite Eight. I called that one. To me, that's not as fun. That's not why we're doing this. That's not why I enjoy March Madness, and that's not why I think most people enjoy March Madness.
So why do you enjoy March Madness?
Because of the upsets, because of Georgia State. I told you that was my favorite game from the opening weekend.
You don't like it because you can watch 20 basketball games in one day?
You're going to get upsets with that many games. That's what's great about it. And I think it's interesting because you're going to see the madness start to die a little bit now because the sheer volume of games is dead. And now you're going to stay only if you're a basketball fan.
Look,
for high-level basketball.
Jim's reaching for something here, isn't he, Adam?
No.
Okay, fine. Don't answer.
No, I really do think there's something to this. On the surface, every guy says to a man, I want to be right. But you don't get the joy when you're right as much as you do when you're wrong in these situations.